Mark, another point on the board, home to Port Vale. Your thoughts on that one, please?
It feels like 2 points dropped, really. Saw some good signs in regards to how we kept the ball, how we kept them pinned in. Just turned down too many shots really around the box. We saw when we got the shots off that we created chances on the second balls, but we just didn't do it often enough. So, it feels like a loss down there in the changing room. So it's signs of where we are as a group, and obviously Port Vale kind of sat in and made it hard for us late on in the game. So we had to be patient. We had to move the ball better, and we're just unlucky not to get that goal.
How much does that say about, like you mentioned, how far we've come over the past few games, past few weeks or so? The fact it does feel like 2 points drop does feel like a defeat, despite the fact we're taking on a team above us in the league table. How much does that show how far we've come as a side?
Yeah, definitely. There's confidence in that group because we're performing well. I think the performance was okay, maybe a little bit leggy at times, but we dominated the ball better what we wanted, especially at home. Just that little bit of quality at the right times really was lacking today. So, yes, it shows where we've come as a group, and now it gives us time to rest and recover, and also to work on the things that needs working on, and that's key in this next kind of week or two.
Say it was always going to be a difficult one given the way the pitch looks and the conditions and all that kind of thing. How do you feel we dealt with them and battled with them? Obviously it's the same for both sides, but do you feel we come through that in a good way really?
Yeah, first of all, credit to the ground staff and the volunteers who helped get the game on. But I thought the pitch was a little bit hard. Our game at times is to get in behind teams, and we wasn't able to do that because of the pitch. So we had to change our play really, and our style. We had to be a little bit more patient with the build up and look to switch and get the ball into wide areas, and I thought we took that on board, and second half we created more chances because of that kind of change in the game plan.
Another clean sheet, obviously Sam coming in for Richard, a positive for him presumably, and another good sign that we're defending well, resolute and keeping the ball out the back of the net. Yeah,
I think that's a given now for this group of players. It's something we work on, something that we're always building on. So, for Sam to come in and get a clean sheet, it gives him confidence, and it obviously gives the back four confidence when a keeper comes in and just does as well as Rich does. So yeah, we're happy with that. I think we kept him down to one shot on target. So we're going to pride ourselves on keeping the ball and defending our box better. So credit to the whole team again. It doesn't start with a back four and a keeper. It starts up there with Noves and Pritch and Clarkey. So yeah, overall we're happy with how we've limited their chances.
Well over a week now as well until our next game. We learnt yesterday that the Morecambe one had been postponed. It's a bit of a weird one, especially in this kind of time where you've got games every few days, to have this kind of a rest. What will that mean for you and for the players?
Well, first of all, it's just to get our players back 100%. You could see today, late on in the games, we did look a little bit leggy. So recovery is key, but then also giving us time to build and work on the things that need working on. And I think the better we are on a training pitch, the better we will be on the pitch. So we've got to carry on working just as hard as we have been. But this next couple of days is important, more important than the rest up.